interesting process in your life, and you did it wisely, going back home first to the source to get the acknowledgements, the blessings of your people and the leaders of your community. That is that, because it's their prayers, their good wishes, their blessings that will see you through this journey you have decided to embark on. I'm also glad we just spoke on Friday, Saturday, when we were at the conference. They got to say, you're in the group. And I said, why not? Please come over. Because interestingly, I was having a conversation with a mutual friend of ours last week in somewhere. And we talked about you and your foundation. What I want to tell you is that as an Edo man, one of our key attributes is to believe in yourself and live for what you believe in.
Come. Direct. Someone said yesterday, said the head is a joke. Maybe you want to become, I said no. I don't want to become, I want to be president.
Mr. Governor, sir, in Government House this morning on a courtesy call is a high-powered delegation of Dele Momodu for President, and the team is led by Aare Dele Momodu, and he's here in the company of his wife, Mrs. Dele Momodu. Mr. Governor, may I have your permission to allow other members of the team introduce themselves, please?
Good morning, ladies. My name is Oba a chieftain of PDP of the state and a member of the whole organization. Thank you.
What I have here are 3 books. Article 1, Pendulum 1 and Pendulum 2. Every problem in Nigeria has been discussed by me in the last 30 years or more. They are all contained there. Then on the back, we have a book called Fighting Lions. When you go into a presidential battle, it's like fighting lions with your bare fingers. So that is why you have this. It's an account of my presidential campaign in 2011. You will enjoy all the books. I brought another one for the library, so you have some personal copies. So this will be for the library. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon. Good morning. Good afternoon.
I think this is my actually, thank you so much. I'll talk to you later. From a fringe political party. So today, I'm in the mainstream political party, your party, the great PDP, and I believe that I have one of the best chances of winning that election. It's not, our strategy is not something we can say publicly, but I can tell you that it is meticulously planned and it will be meticulously delivered by the grace of God. Thank you so much.
Mr. Governor, I understand you are going to represent Slovenia from Czech.
I want to welcome my brother, Aare Dele Momodu, and his lovely wife, Oba of Benin. And your delegation. You are a true Edo because you know how we behave. You were able to start or commence a very interesting process in your life, and you did the wise thing of going back home first to the source to get the acknowledgements, the blessings of your people and the leadership, leaders of your community. That is starting because it's their prayers, their good wishes, their blessings that will see you through this journey you have decided to embark on. I'm also glad we just spoke on Friday, Saturday. When we were at the conference, they got to say, you're in the group. And I said, why not? Please come over. Because interestingly, I was having a conversation with a mutual friend of ours last week in somewhere. We talked about you and your ambition. What I want to tell you is that as an Edo man, one of our key attributes is to believe in yourself and live for what you believe in. And as possible. The story of my life is that of a man whose father was very adventurous. My father, the late Jacob Momodu, left his village of Iwe. Nobody knows the precise date, but it must be in the region of about 80 years ago. And I don't know how he navigated and meandered his way to Ilefe, where he walked, lived, married my mom, died, and was buried. I was 13 years old on June 14, 1990.
1973 when he died. I was only 13 in 1973, so I didn't know. The superstition at that time was that if you go to your village, witches and witchcraft will kill you. So that deprived me the opportunity, and my mom is Yoruba from Ogoin State. So I later told her I must know my people. And in 2004, Alhaji Isa Prime organized for me to come home. My mom was crying because I'm the only product of the marriage between her and my dad. That hey, they said they will kill you, so why are you going home? I said, there are my people, they brought me to the world. So if they kill me, so be it. So I went home and I was able to break that superstition at the time. Of course, I had to go into the world and face the vicissitudes of life. Like our regent, in a way we described it yesterday, very succinctly. He said, what you have done was to go to the battlefront and come back triumphantly. He said if you had remained in the village, and those who are saying, oh, it's not in the village, if you had remained there, it's possible, maybe the witches would have killed you, maybe diseases would have killed you if they were attributed to witches, anything would have happened. But we are proud that you went to the battlefront and you came back a winner. So I'm happy to be back on this side. And the journey ahead is something that I have planned very carefully in over 30 years. I was part of the Abiola movement. I'm sure you are aware of that. I got my fingers burnt, but as we wanted it, I was put in prison by the Abiola government. I was forced into exile by the Abiola government for 3 years. I couldn't come back home. Our marriage was very young. Our son was less than 1 year old. We went through all that. We lost everything in Nigeria. We had to start our life over. But God compensated us with provision. And today we have a global brand that has existed for nearly 26 years. So, where do we go from here? I've been very greatly inspired by you. I was surprised. They will be allowed to participate. There is nothing like swimming.
But the event you didn't get the ticket. What's the next plan?
No, I'll get the ticket. If I didn't think I'll get it, I won't be in the race. I'll get it. It's about my credentials. I want you, I've done this everywhere I've been, to name 18 governors out of 36 governors in Nigeria. You will not remember much of them. If you remember their names, you will not remember what they did before they became governor. If you talk about ministers today, I doubt if any one of us here can name 10, 20 ministers. It's because that background was faulty. We must begin to do things based on merit, not on, oh, he's been my supporter for 30 years, I must make him minister. Oh, he's been my supporter forever, I must make him ambassador to America or to the United Kingdom. You cannot do that. The world today, one country just got a 35-year-old man. You have people who have been contesting for over 30 years in Nigeria and they have not stopped contesting. Are we serial contestants? I'm sorry.
No,
thank you so much. What I've come to do is just to pay courtesy visit to my governor, the deputy governor, and my state, Edo State. Courtesy visit. The real politicking will come later. Right now, we need the ticket of our party. So you can't burn yourself out, spending too much money, carrying crowd up and down. No, our strategy is more scientific.
Okay, we hear presidential spokespersons keep saying that everything is okay. What is there that you want to change?
Anybody who is not living on a different planet, you know that almost everything is wrong. I won't say everything, almost everything is wrong. The first thing is that you cannot give what you don't have. You listen to me. There is nothing more to add to his speech. That right now, the world order is changing. Nigeria has refused to change with it. So our duty is to change it, and the only way you can change it is if you have knowledge. The only thing that must change is that we must begin to have leaders who have outside knowledge, people who have accomplished something globally, not local champions who see politics as all there is to leadership. Leadership is about managing people and resources. If you've not managed 1 million naira and they ask you to manage 10 trillion naira budget. They're going to do it. So I'm bringing that in over 25 years, more than a quarter of a century. I've been able to build a global brand. I've been able to run an empire that started with £20,000 in London in 1996 and multi-million dollar empire. That is how leadership should be built in Nigeria today. There must be deliverables. You can't just come and say, I'm really. What do you mean? Who are your contacts around the world who can do it to you? If you go to Dubai today, you see the tallest building in Dubai. It was not done by the people of Dubai. What they did was to gather the world. Look at the best engineers, the wind engineer, the civil engineer, the electrical engineer, the civil engineer. They brought them from different parts of the world, gathered them in one place, funded them, $1.5 billion. They delivered the tallest building in the world, Burj Khalifa. Nigeria can do all these things in the area of our economy, in the area of tourism, in the area of entertainment, in the area of sports, in the area of security, in the area of power. I was just whispering to my leader just now how we try to help Nigeria to have electricity. And after one meeting, everything collapsed because that political will was not there. Everything about Nigeria is about bureaucracy. We must break down those bureaucracy and make sure that we go straight to those who can fix this country for us. Thank you.
Beautiful idea. But you need
Thank you, Mr. Governor. I was once a teacher, so I'm used to standing up, so please permit me to stand up while I speak. Let me start on behalf of my queen, Oba Dele Momodu. So thank you for agreeing to see us at such short notice. It is practically impossible to start a journey without speaking to your leader. You are my leader, and I'm very proud to say you're my leader. I bring you the good tidings of my people of Owan East local government. Yesterday, we were there, and it was a very, very big one. And my uncle, Mr. Brian, who organized everything, is a big fan of yours, and he has sent his greetings. Thank you so much for receiving us. We met in Obena when Alaji Dangote was having this event, and just outside the tent, it was the first time you told me you were going to be the governor of our state. Out there, you had a dream, you were a professional, you were not a hardcore politician. And I've always believed that leadership is about managing people and resources. It's not about being a politician. And from what I've seen, even from the organization in your office today, I can see that touch of excellence, that touch of class. And that is what I That is what I believe we should introduce to Nigeria at the national level. I am very impressed with what I've seen here. And I can tell you that the world has prepared me. As you know, I've gone around meeting presidents in their 11 years. I know how things are done, and it is painful. We come back, they all grumble and lament like the people Jeremiah, and we end up doing nothing about it. So I tried in 2011, but my party, the platform was too small for me to actualize my dream